Greetings, everyone. So this is me doing my internship presentation. I hope you all enjoy it, and I promise not to take too much of your time. So let's just get right into it. So this is the University of Louisville, better known as U of L, as they'll say here. This is me. I was the conference staff director, and my name is Timothy Johnson, and this is my internship experience, and I'm happy to tell you all about it. So here we go. So this is my staff. So meet the staff. This summer I had the pleasure of working with about 22 great individuals, and they will forever hold a special place in my heart. As you can see here, we're kind of having fun. That's me at the bottom there with those bright blue pants on, my soccer jersey, just trying to be youthful. But here I just help supervise about 22 staff members. They're all undergraduate students ranging from rising sophomores to rising seniors. Some graduated and just trying to figure out what they wanted to do, and some of these internship experience. So we helped a multitude of students in that arena, and let me tell you, it was a great time. So here we have my internship objectives and things that I wanted to accomplish while I was here. And so some of them were better supervision and delegation of tasks. And basically what I did, I pushed myself to get my staff to think critically. So pushing them to really think through situations on how to better manage certain things that were going on. Also understanding the budgeting process for conference groups. This year, what I did was I was given the opportunity to use our conference software, which is Iris, and kind of go in and do some itty bitty bidding, budgeting things. And conferences, whether they left a room dirty, they lost keys, lost their fob, lost whole key sets, whatever. Just going and help building and seeing how that process works. And I think it worked out very well. And then my last objective was learning what student activities looks like at a bigger university. And so from there, I had one of my staff members. They were on the planning committee for homecoming this year. So I kind of sat down with them periodically and read through some of their notes and kind of see how their planning process works. How far out are they? What is their confirmation dates? And do they really stick to them? How do you plan for a campus this size with lots of pockets of diversity? And then kind of get introduced to some of the GAs there as well, who worked during the school year, and so that was a good experience too. So some of the challenges and successes. Some of the challenges was just explaining to conference groups that we're not the camp that we're serving to. We're just here to provide housing and bed spaces and bathrooms and keys and make sure the building stays safe and secure. That was our job. Sometimes it just got really challenging telling people that. So that's part of that. And also dealing with scheduling with the staff. Here they allow staff to take classes and or work a second job. And so trying to schedule that along with making sure that I adhere to the Kentucky labor laws. And so here you cannot work more than 29 hours. You can only work 6 hours straight, and you must have at least a 30-minute break. And you can only work 10 hours a day. Once any one of those or you've reached a peak, that is it. You can't work anymore either for that day or for the week. So that was a struggle, and then trying to plug people in where we had shifts just pop up out of nowhere. However, with any challenges come successes. So being able to adjust just different processes and how to maneuver in the workplace, I really had some help from the staff, understanding the importance of paperwork and how different universities work, where are they behind the times, where are they ahead of the times. And also creating some just new procedures that they would use for the next conference season. So like orientation, we use our entire staff for check-ins and check-outs. So for check-ins, it's somebody on every floor, and it's the same thing when they check out. So they can literally check out on their floor instead of having to come all the way downstairs to the desk. And so that really made our job easier when it comes to doing key audits because they're already on the floor. So just really quick, these are just some of the artifacts of my job. I know you really can't see it. I just kind of want to put it on the screen. But here you can see what end of year report that me and the other conference staff and the conference office assistant put together. It's about a 12-page document. Just explaining in detail how each conference group worked, the good, the bad, the ugly, what we liked, what we didn't like, what do we get out of this experience, what is our job title actually in whole, what does the staff do on a day-to-day basis, what are some of the outside responsibilities, just so we can give to the next person coming into this position. And then here are just some more artifacts. So kind of you can see on the left side of the screen, this is kind of how our scheduling will look. Each week is planned out on a 7-day week, broken down into 4-hour time slots. And so it's color coded and everybody's name. You kind of just go across spreadsheet. It turned out to be about 15 to 17 sheets or pages in a spreadsheet. And man, whoo. And then on the right side of the screen, you have a crisis management situation where I walk into, this is all one room. There's 5 beds in one room. There's 2 mattresses on the floor. And then there's 4 beds that conferences had moved on their own, and I could not believe it. However, it happened, and so these are just some things that I worked through when it comes to my position. So next steps in career path. So for me, I'm really interested in seeing one coming back home and finishing what I started. Realizing that the next academic professional year is really critical and it really matters. And so just trying to figure out where I want to go next, but also understanding where I am currently and pushing through that as well, and making sure that I don't forget about what I have to accomplish up front in order to get to the back end. I also realized that commerce is a side of housing that I can do. It's not that bad, and I think I do a really, really good job at it. I'm very quick on my feet to think, and I really thoroughly enjoy it. And then last, I just love students, man. I love them because I'm a student myself. So being around people who are also eager to learn and want better themselves, um, I just love it. I just need and love that constant interaction. It's a must-have on my job. Not necessarily a live-in position, but definitely just being somewhere where I can have that one-on-one focus with students and just understanding that concept. So hopefully you've understood or gotten a glimpse of my life the last 8.5 weeks, and I look forward to seeing your presentation as well. Thanks.